Hey YouTube, it's Christy and I'm back with a 7-month update on my Damon Braces. At my last orthodontist appointment, the power chain came off the bottom row of teeth, and the reason for that was the gaps were closed. The job of the power chain is to close up any gaps that you have in your teeth, and it stretches from your first molar all the way around to the other molar. Since I don't need a power chain anymore and my orthodontist wants to keep the gaps that were closed throughout the rest of my treatment, he's put ties or laces on my teeth. And what that is a really skinny, fine piece of metal wire that they weave in between all of the brackets in the way that you would lace up a pair of shoes. And its job is just to hold your teeth closed, those gaps closed, while you're going through the rest of your treatment process. It's not noticeable. I can hardly see it when I'm up close in the mirror taking care of my teeth. Other people don't notice that it's there. Food doesn't get trapped in it nearly as much as it did with the power chains, and it's super easy to clean. So I'm loving the laces or the ties better than I liked the power chain. Still no pain with it. Everything's going great there. I'm in my 4th set of wires, top and bottom, and this is my first set of custom wires. What that means is, with my first 3 sets of wires, they were just a general generic wire that everybody gets at the beginning of their treatment with Damon Insignia. And their job was to expand my upper and lower jaw and begin to straighten my teeth. With the custom wires, now this is where my orthodontist has decided where to put bends in the wire to make specific teeth move at a specific time in a certain manner. And this is going to help speed up the treatment process instead of having to wait for a generic wire to fully express itself. Now as my custom wire is fully expressing itself, it's also moving teeth quicker that need more attention during the process. This wire, these 2 wires, top and bottom, I didn't feel hardly any pain at all when she was putting them in or after the appointment or even a couple days after that. I had slight sensitivity in some of my molars, and I think that's because my molars were tipped in a little bit. Now that I'm into a thicker rectangular wire, we're starting to adjust the torque of my teeth. Torque is how straight up and down your teeth are. If your teeth are tipped in, then the wire will help straighten them up. If your teeth are tipped out, it will help straighten them up. I have some teeth that are angled in. My molars, top and bottom, were all angled in slightly. So this wire is helping to stand them upright, and that's why I had that sensitivity. I had a bottom tooth that after all my teeth spread out from my 2nd wire to the 3rd wire when I had the power chain on and it closed up those gaps, I had one tooth that almost looked like it was starting to crowd, but it was the torque that needed to be adjusted. It was angled out of my mouth a little bit. This wire that I have now, being a thicker rectangular wire, it has to occupy that same amount of space that the very fine wires had to occupy, but now that it's thicker and rectangular, it has a specific way that it fits in there. So it's really putting pressure on my teeth in a way that causes them to stand upright. As you'll notice in the picture that I'll insert here, I have one tooth on top that's sort of pushed back into my mouth a little bit. And this wire and the next few wires that I have will help to straighten that tooth out so it's straight up and down. And that should help close up the slight gap that I have between my teeth when my teeth are completely closed. I still have my rubber bands here and here, and my bite is absolutely perfect right now. And the reason why I still have to wear the rubber bands is to keep my bite perfect. I asked my orthodontist how I'm progressing in my treatment, and he says I'm progressing exactly as he had hoped I would be. I'm still on target to have my braces taken off after 15 months, which will be around November 2017. He said that I have between 2 and 4 sets of wires left. The reason for that range of wires is all going to be dependent on how much adjusting or fine-tune adjusting that he needs to do throughout the remainder of my treatment. I have to say, I am absolutely loving having braces. I was worried about the pain and having to take care of them and how difficult it would be to eat. Yeah, there's been some adjustments that I've had to make in my cleaning routine and my diet, but overall, I love this whole process. I love seeing my teeth shift and change. I love knowing that my teeth are not getting worse, they're getting better. I love taking pictures every month and going back and looking through all the previous months to see all the subtle changes. And my favorite thing to do is to look at my before pictures compared to my current pictures to see how big of a change there's been. I have a feeling that once the braces come off, yes, I'll be happy that they're off and my teeth are done. But I think I'm going to miss having braces because once the braces come off, there's nothing holding them in their spot all day, every day, making sure that they're absolutely perfect. All right, YouTube, that's it for this update. I'll catch up with you after my next orthodontist appointment to let you know what my treatment's going to look like for that duration after. And as always, life's an adventure. Go out there and find one. And if you live in the Northeast, we just got hit with an amazing snowstorm. You should definitely get out and enjoy it. I have about 36 inches of snow at my house right now, and we haven't had a storm like this since 1993. Enjoying it as an adult is a completely new experience. Yeah, shoveling, snowblowing, not so much fun, but skiing and snowboarding, sledding and tubing, snowshoeing, cross-country skiing and hiking in this, no, that's fun. Go and enjoy it. You only live once, right? All right. Bye.